Hello beautiful humans and welcome back to the channel. My name is EJ. Today we are going to be breaking down one of the most talked about fitness technology devices on the market currently in 2024, the Oura Ring. The Oura Ring is a awesome activity and sleep recovery fitness tracker, and it has been on my finger for better part of 2 years. I have a lot of personalized experience being a personal trainer, losing 100 pounds, a former Division I athlete in college, playing football, and helping hundreds of other people optimize their health and wellness, as well as the features, the different colors, the pricing, the accuracy of how much this is actually tracking what we're doing with fitness and sleep. So what is the Oura Ring? The Oura Ring is a piece of wearable fitness technology that is either worn on your pointer finger or middle finger, and it is basically tracking a variety of metrics from sleep patterns to heart rate, activity levels, and even your body temperature throughout the day and night, on top of the stress levels as well. There's no active feedback on the ring itself. It's all connected through an app on your phone where you can view your data in a very user-friendly interface. The key features, we're going to highlight some of the main features, including sleep tracking, activity tracking, and your readiness score that the app gives you every day after sleep. First up, sleep tracking. The Oura Ring gives you detailed breakdowns into your sleep stages, including deep sleep, REM sleep, and light sleep. It takes these, and based on their weights for the score, it gives you a sleep score upon waking to understand how well you've been resting. The next standout feature is the readiness score. This score is a holistic measure of how ready your body is to take on the day, based on your sleep, activity, and physiological data. It gives you a recommendation on how hard you should push your mind and body that day. This is a little bit subjective, but overall, it hits the mark more than it misses. And this data is tracked over time and is not just looking at that one night, but what it's looked like the past 5 nights and how you can use that data to better set yourself up for the day ahead. What should you sort of change about the activities that you're going to be doing, and how should you plan ahead on the rest times and inactive times based around how your body has recovered from the day, week, months before. For those of you like me that are into fitness, the Oura Ring tracks daily activity, your step count, and even your workout intensity from a multitude of different types of workouts. It's actually pretty good at picking up what types of workouts that you did without you even selecting it in the app. They say it's like having a personal coach on your finger. There is deviation in all fitness trackers on how accurate they are, but Oura Ring specifically focuses more on sleep and recovery and less than activity tracking. So sleep, recovery tracking, it could be 70, 80, 90% correct, but whereas it comes to the activity tracking, it could be off as much as 30% and sometimes even higher depending on the different activity that you're doing. So for activity tracking, it might not be your best bet to focus on as much as rest, recovery, and how your body is sleeping. I'm going to dive into my personal experience and my experience with a lot of other high-level athletes and people that take fitness very, very seriously down to the everyday user. I've coached hundreds and hundreds of people that are wanting to optimize their health, as well as played with a lot of athletes at Division I level, or they've gone on to play in professional leagues. And myself, I've lost over 100 pounds. For the better part of 2 years or longer, I have used the Oura Ring. In the past year or so, I've really dived into how I can optimize my sleep, and I've done that through the feedback that I've gotten from this ring. I think it's worth it, very much so. I have changed the time that I've stopped eating at night, the time that I've cut off or started my caffeine usage for the day, different types of foods, whether it be eating Chick-fil-A versus making a home-cooked chicken meal. I've seen different types of feedback depending on where the meals are coming from, also how long I have given between last using a technological device before laying my head down, how long it takes for me to actually lay my head down on the pillow and get to sleep has changed drastically depending on what the activities are I've done, even 3 hours before I've thought about laying in bed to go to sleep. This ring has made so many drastic changes in my life, just seeing the feedback and understanding changing one thing at a time and seeing how it changes the sleep score, and then stacking those habits over time to where now I'm averaging 90, 80, 90 sleep scores and readiness scores, because this app has helped me master what habits to put in and what habits to take out and scale it up and down. Again, with the loss of accuracy on activity tracking, as well as the ring when you're holding a barbell or dumbbells or even cable attachments, it does add a lot of extra pressure onto your finger, and you could feel like the ring is actually going to break. But I've held hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a barbell doing like a rack pull or a deadlift with this ring on, and it hasn't broken over the 2 years. You can see that from the use of gripping barbells and dumbbells that there is a lot of scratching and wear and tear on the ring. However, it still works perfect, and I've had no issues where it even feels like it's going to break. It's just kind of the paint that's scraped off. Overall, the ring feels great when I'm lifting, and just taking it off for the exercises where I feel like there's really uncomfortable or a lot of pressure, then it's fine. There's activity tracking that you can use on a watch. I don't really count on this ring as an activity tracker as much as I do for rest and recovery anyways. So missing out on sets or workouts doesn't matter to me.